I never thought I'd be the guy to walk away from a 5-year relationship in a single night, but life has a way of rewriting your plans. My girlfriend, Aisha, and I had been together since our final year at university. At 29, I thought we were building something real, talks of a house, maybe a dog, even a future with kids. She was 28, vibrant, the kind of person who lit up a room. We moved into a flat together 3 years ago, and until last Wednesday, I thought we were unbreakable. Wednesday was a fluke. My tech startup had just closed a huge deal, and my boss sent us home early to celebrate. I grabbed Aisha's favorite biryani from that little place near our flat, thinking I'd surprise her. What a bloody mistake that was. I let myself in quietly, hoping to catch her off guard with the food and maybe some wine. But as soon as I stepped inside, I heard it. Those sounds you can't unhear, coming from our bedroom. My heart sank into my shoes, but my feet carried me forward. The takeout bag felt like it weighed a ton. When I pushed open the bedroom door, there she was, tangled up with some guy I didn't recognize. They froze when they saw me, but Aisha's face didn't show guilt, just irritation, like I'd interrupted her favorite show. "You're supposed to be at work," she snapped, pulling the sheets around her. "Who the hell is this?" I asked, my voice steadier than I felt. The guy started fumbling for his jeans, muttering something about not knowing she had a boyfriend. I ignored him. My eyes were locked on Aisha. "How long?" "It was just this once, Rohan." "Don't make a big deal out of it," she said, rolling her eyes. "You're always at the office. What did you expect me to do, sit around waiting?" "Get out," I told the guy, who didn't need to be asked twice. He was gone in under a minute, leaving his socks behind. Aisha crossed her arms, unfazed. "You're overreacting. It didn't mean anything." I waited for an apology, a hint of regret. Instead, she leaned back and smirked. "Honestly, he was better than you anyway. That was it." Something snapped inside me, not anger, not heartbreak, just clarity. I nodded, grabbed my laptop, keys, and a jacket, and walked out. She called after me, "Where are you going? Don't be so dramatic." I didn't answer. I drove straight to my mate Arjun's place and crashed on his couch, turning off my phone to block out the world. The next morning, I woke up feeling hollow but focused. I called my boss and took a personal day. Then I got to work. The flat was in my name. Aisha's freelance graphic design gig didn't give her the credit score to co-sign when we moved in. I rang the landlord, explained the situation, and paid the fee to break the lease early. 30 days. And the place would no longer be ours. Next, I called the electricity and Wi-Fi companies, both in my name, and had them shut off by noon. At the bank, I removed Aisha as an authorized user on my credit card. We'd never fully merged finances, thank God. But she'd been using my card for emergencies that somehow included her coffee runs. By afternoon, my phone was blowing up. 22 missed calls, 47 texts, voicemails I didn't bother listening to. I texted Arjun to confirm I could stay a few more days. "Mate, my couch is your couch," he replied. Around 5 p.m., I went back to the flat while Aisha was at her evening art class. I packed my clothes, books, and a few sentimental things, like the watch my dad gave me before he passed. I left my key on the kitchen counter with a note. "Lease ends in 30 days. Utilities off. Good luck." As I drove away, I saw her pull into the parking lot. Our eyes met for a split second. Her face shifted from confusion to panic, but I kept driving. The next morning, my inbox was flooded with 38 emails from her a chaotic mix of rage, excuses, and desperation. She'd tried to make coffee, but the power was out. Tried to log into Netflix, but the Wi-Fi was gone. Tried to order food, but her emergency card was declined. The last email, sent at 3:12 a.m., read, "Rohan, please, I'm sorry, can we talk?" I didn't reply. I felt nothing. Not satisfaction, not pain, just a void where our life used to be. It's been a week, and Aisha's world is crumbling faster than I expected. I'm still at Arjun's, but I've started looking for a new place. Work's been supportive. My boss gave me a few days to sort myself out, no questions asked. Turns out he's been through something similar. Aisha, though, she's spiraling. The landlord sent her a notice about the lease termination, and she flipped out when she realized she can't afford the flat on her own. Her credit's still a mess, and her freelance gigs barely cover her half of the rent. The utilities being cut off hit her hard. She texted me, "How am I supposed to work without Wi-Fi? You're ruining my life over one mistake." Here's the kicker. The guy she was with? Her client, Vikram, married with 2 kids. I found out because she showed up at my office on Monday, banging on the glass doors until security escorted her out. She screamed his name during her meltdown, and a quick LinkedIn search filled in the blanks. I debated for a day, then sent his wife a short message with the date, time, and Aisha's name. No accusations, just facts. I included a screenshot of an email where Aisha admitted the affair had been going on for a few months. Vikram's wife replied within hours, thanking me. She'd suspected something but had no proof. Yesterday, Aisha called me 15 times, leaving voicemails I didn't listen to. When I finally picked up, she was sobbing. "Why did you tell his wife? He's leaving the city, and now my biggest client's gone. I might lose my whole portfolio because of you." "You made your choices," I said, and hung up. Her latest email was a list of demands. Pay the rent until she finds a new place. Turn the utilities back on. Give her back access to my credit card, and tell Vikram's wife it was a misunderstanding. I didn't respond. Arjun thinks I'm being too harsh, that I should at least help her find a place, but every time I consider it, I hear her voice. "He was better than you anyway." 2 weeks later, I've got a new place now, a cozy 1-bedroom near the city center with a balcony for my morning chai. Moved in last weekend with Arjun and a couple of mates. It feels like a fresh start. Aisha's life, meanwhile, is a mess. She sent me a long email blaming me for everything. My long hours, my lack of affection, my coldness. Classic deflection. I didn't bite. Then her brother called, asking if I could help with rent because Aisha was struggling. I set him straight. We split everything 50-50, and the only thing I fully covered was the Wi-Fi. He was shocked. Apparently, Aisha told her family I'd been supporting her for years, painting herself as the helpless victim. Her brother apologized and said he'd talk to her. The real bombshell came a few days ago. Vikram's wife didn't just confront him, she reported the affair to his where. I'm not going back to her. I wish you well on your journey forward.
Hi friends, please subscribe and like my channel.
Thank you for watching Story. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more real-life stories.